This Shabbat, the Shabbat preceding Yom Kippur, is a very special Shabbat. It's called Shabbat Shuvah. It's named after the Haftarah we read this week, Shuvah Yisrael ad Hashem Elokecha. Return, O Israel, unto Hashem, your God. I would like to speak about the opening prayer of Yom Kippur, the famous Kol Nidre prayer, which is essentially a formula to annul all the vows and promises we made this year and we did not keep. But why would we begin the holiest night of the year with something seemingly so mechanical and rote? Shouldn't we begin with some kind of an expression of our connection to God? Many answers are given to this, but a very deep reason is given by Rabbi Yosef Soloveitchik. He suggests that the reason why we begin the holiest night of the year with Kol Nidre is because that's the way Teshuvah works. Teshuvah, he says, is an otherworldly gift. Because in this world, when we do something wrong, when we insult someone, when we steal something, it can't be undone. We can apologize for what we did, we can return what we have stolen, but we can't take back what we have done. No matter how bad we feel or how many times we apologize, those negative remarks are still out there. And the hurt we have caused, though it can subside, can never really go away completely. We can't undo the sins that we have committed. And the Talmud, however, tells us that sins can be not only undone, but transformed. If we do teshuvah, return out of fear, the Talmud says we can turn sins that we have committed, intentional sins, into accidental sins, as if we just did it by accident. And if we return out of love, then the sins we have committed could be transformed into merits, into zchuyot and mitzvot. How is this possible? In the physical world in which we live, once something is done, it's done. We can't take it back. Because we live our physical lives within the confines of time and space. But our sages tell us that this gift of teshuvah, which comes from another world, from the spiritual realm, is something that can not only be undone, but it could be transformed. And this is symbolized by Kol Nidre. I took a vow, or I made a promise in which I failed to keep. I said something which was inappropriate. I took something that didn't belong to me. I may be ashamed and embarrassed about it, but it can be transformed. Teshuvah says that we can take it back. We can change reality. As far as Hashem is concerned, once we engaged in a sincere and proper teshuvah, which means to recognize where we have gone wrong, express our remorse, and resolve to do better in the future. The 3 R's, the recognition and resolution and remorse, then we can change the past and transform it in the future. And so, the vow or promise that we made and we never kept, it's as though it's never happened. Not only that, but if a teshuvah is motivated by love, then we can convert it into something positive. Our past shortcomings become reinvigorated and allow us to live a completely different life, because the Torah believes so deeply in the power of change and personal transformation. Hashem believes in our ability to make real change in our lives, and so He gives us this gift, this treasure from another world, the power of teshuvah. May we use it wisely. Shabbat Shalom.